I mean, aiming at their heads would have been really good. Now we're just dead. But I learned. There it is. Let's try this. We're going to try again. We're going to try again. We got this, Evans. We probably don't, but let's try. Okay. Yeah, let's start with Evans. Evans, you should... You have 11 AP. Let's do aim at the head. And aim at the head of the spitter. Oh boy. You missed and they missed. Cool. Okay. And turn in 1 evasion. Now it's Ilana's turn. Ilana can't attack either of these bullfrogs because I'm way too close. So I guess we'll back up and then shoot. You really got to shoot better than that. Reload. Okay, we should be able to do one more shot. There you go. That's not enough. That was not enough damage. Every time they bite, they like wreck us. I think we're just too weak to fight them right now. We don't have armor on our legs. We don't really have much of anything, right? Oh, we don't have the action points for that. Okay, shoot its head. Graze. That's something. Yeah, I think this is basically also over. I'm gonna try another option. And we're gonna reload. Yeah. Learning. All right, so I really don't think we're strong enough to fight those at the present time. So we are gonna sneak through. It's gonna give us the same options, but we're gonna sneak past them. Or try. Which characters should infiltrate? Start stealth run. Okay. Sneaky. We're both 10s. We both have 15 in noise. Ilana has the lockpick. All right, let's go, Ilana. Stay as far away as possible. Oh. I wonder if there's any way to do that. I'm gonna try one more time. I need to know. Yeah, there's no, it doesn't really feel like there's a way to get past them. Okay, well, let's leave the area for now and find something else to do. Hydroponics green, once tasked with adapting Terran plants and grasses to the alien environment of Proxima Centauri, hydroponics was abandoned during the mutiny, quickly overwhelmed by out-of-control mutant vegetation, more closely resembles deep jungle than a research complex. In addition to the abnormal plants, oversized pests control species. Bioengineered to safeguard the colony's farmlands are also on hand to punish the careless. I kind of got to see what it looks like. The hydroponics division was originally conceived to adapt Terran plants to the anticipated environment of Proxima Centauri, and extensive gene editing was employed to develop resistance to alien fungi and pests, and accelerated adaptation hacked into the plant's genetic code. Like many other critical systems, hydroponics was abandoned during the mutiny. I'm obviously intrigued, and it's, wow. It's very cool looking. Is there anything else over here? It looks like this was a train. Maybe one that allowed people to come in and out, but doesn't work anymore, obviously. There's a lot of guards. What's this guard say? Do I know you? Carlos. A bald man wearing a gas mask gestures you to approach. Where you can see it, his skin is pockmarked and slack from prolonged exposure to antifungal chemicals. You're guessing the environment isn't great for hair either. Welcome to Camp Reed, he says, removing the gas mask with a sigh of relief. I'm Carlos Maney. Camp Reed? As in Simon Reed, Carlos says, the man who led the first expedition. When we'd finally hacked our way into this tower, he dubbed it Camp Reed. We all thought it was the first step toward reclaiming hydroponics entirely. Yet here we are 3 years later, we've moved no further. What happened to Reed? He died 3 days after staking his claim, along with the rest of his expedition. Reed had brought some fancy poison that should have killed any kind of fungus threat instantly, and it almost worked. I guess you could call that Reed's epitaph. The thing played dead for 3 days, metamorphically licking its wounds and literally evolving its cellular composition. Then it struck back. What's holding you back? Where did this super fungus come from in the first place? Where did this super fungus come from in the first place? Same place as our ancestors. It was one of the original passengers. Fungi are very versatile. They have all kinds of useful and dangerous properties. The plan was to wipe out whatever local fungi we found on Proxima and replace it with our own Earth-born varieties to supply our crops with nutrients and protect them from disease, the environment, etc. How can I help? We need more parts. Everything in the vicinity has been stripped bare, except he turns and looks meaningfully at the ruins of Alpha Tower. Once the hydroponic towers all stretched from floor to ceiling. While the lower section of the Alpha Tower was destroyed during the mutiny, the upper half still clings stubbornly to the ceiling like a big metal stalactite. Oh my gosh. An ancient and not especially trustworthy looking walkway connects the stub to a nearby tower. I'll give it a shot, but don't hold your breath. Do you have any work that doesn't require acrobatics? Well, we do have a dispute with a fella named Morgan. We hired him and his crew to clear one of the towers from wildlife, but now they're refusing to hand it over. Whoa. Assume all options are on the table. I'll see what I can do. I assume all options are on the table. We'd prefer if this situation were resolved amicably, Carlos says carefully. But one way or another, we need to reclaim the tower. All right, I'll see what I can do. Go to the cultivation lab. Cool. A woman inspects a test tube with green algae and frowns. Making a quick note on her datapad. Any problems? The toxicity is well within acceptable parameters, but we keep an eye on it just in case. Can't be too careful with the AA strains. She gives you a quick smile as if to reassure you that everything is under control. The AA strains? Do you grow anything else besides algae? Seem to be handy with computers. Anything you can teach me? What are the AA strains? Accelerated adaptation. In plain language, it means that new traits develop almost instantly. Weeks for unicellular organisms like green algae. Years for more complex organisms. Decades for humans. Evolution on steroids. You mean the mutants? So we play God. Leave her to her work. You mean the mutants. They couldn't have mutated so quickly without help. The radiation was the catalyst, not the cause. So we played God? We don't know what awaits us at the end of our journey. We know that Proxima is mostly arid, but that doesn't tell us much. Some arid lands on old Earth are arable. Others are long dead. We'll have to fight a war for survival, a war for our food supplies, and we'll need the right weapons to win it. What's with all the frogs in the area? Frogs are a keystone species, explains the woman. And they excel at pest control. That's why they were chosen for the program. Let's say if they don't eat us before we get there. Fortunately, they aren't hunters. A crop guardian won't be much use if it tends to wander off to look for prey elsewhere. Let's go down to the first floor. Anything else to do, to see? I've never seen anything like this, says Evans, staring at all the greenery around him. Even the air tastes different here. Wait until we get to Proxima. That'll be the day, sighs Evans. We best get going. So, where am I going? I assume there's lots of frogs. I don't see anything. Let's keep going this way. This is Delta Tower. Private property, says the guard, raising his hand. No trespassing. Carlos sent me. Step right in, says the guard. Morgan, a stocky man with a weathered face and shrewd eyes, is feeding two bullfrogs, throwing them chunks of odd-looking meat with delight. This big boy's name is Hunk, says Morgan, acknowledging your presence and throwing one of the frogs another chunk of meat. The frog's tongue darts out, catching the treat in midair. Carlos wants you gone. Of course he does, smiles Morgan. Problem is, we don't want to leave. I think that's what they call irreconcilable differences. You could just attack right now, but I don't know if that's the right move. I'm guessing that Morgan's not completely alone because there were guards at the front door. Is there a way to reconcile them or last chance to leave? Is there a way to reconcile them? Sure is, nods Morgan. Carlos and I go partners, 50-50. We'll provide, whatchamacallit, operational security. Carlos won't go for it. I'd rather avoid bloodshed. Morgan laughs, amused. I too would want to avoid bloodshed if I had no chance in hell of winning. Combat reputation, I have no combat reputation. It's 0. This ain't my first time at the rodeo or attack. They're just gonna laugh in our face if we try 1. Attack. We're dead. Shoot the frog. How about you are over here? And you... Is Ilana squatting? I don't know what that is. All right, start combat. Knocked down instantly. Injected an aggro stim and comes and shoots the crap out of Evans. So we're not equipped for this fight either, for sure. I think the thing is I haven't played a game like this in, well, I don't think I've ever really played a game like this. And I think that's something very appealing, is that it has some of the role-playing that I really, really enjoy from other games, but that it has so much more to it with the impact of your decision and the way that you can build characters. We could try to climb through here, go through the foliage, and then when we get to the other side, we'll have to fight these 3. I wonder if we can do it now. We have some better gear. Let's try. Go through the foliage, Ilana. You spot some frogs up ahead. Sneak, best to avoid them. Let's try avoiding them. Ilana. Actually, both. Huh, I wonder if we can actually do this. Ilana? Uh-oh. I'm like nervous. Your bond with Evans grows stronger. Evans is now engaged. Disturbed by the unseen predators, the frogs quickly disappear into the foliage. Party gains experience. Explorer. Nice. Good job. Go us. There's a console here. Examine. It's a research terminal, old and damaged like everything else around here. Most likely it's long gone, but you never know. See if you can fix it. We have an electronics of 4. Success. You remove damaged parts that no longer respond like a battlefield surgeon chopping limbs and intestines. What's left isn't pretty and barely functional, but it will live for now. Predictably, the Awakened OS has a bit of a problem with your handiwork. It's stuck on the boot screen. Give it a push. Electronics 4, computers 2. It says computer 4, so I can't do this. Looks like it's corrupted far beyond recovery. Oh. So I wonder if you could do that again. If you come back with a computer 4, you could try it again. What's this? You remove the air purifier parts and gain some electronics knowledge. Cool. We could try fighting these frogs again. Just one more time for good measure. If we attack, we should be able to set ourselves up. So I'm gonna put Ilana here and Evans here. Start combat. Poison blinded. Even though you have the goggles? Really? They're all going after Ilana. Which is unfortunate, but it does give Evans way better shot. 49% on this one. What are your options? We can use 10 AP to fire right at their heads. If we do that, we can still make a regular shot. Let's do it. Critical. Nice. Okay, now make a regular shot at the spitter. Good. No more action points. End your turn. Ilana? Can you switch to your melee weapon? That used some AP, I think. But I think it's worth it. Let's look at your attack options. Regular attack, 5 AP. There's a aimed at the head attack for 7 AP. Double strike for 7 AP. I think I want to go with a regular attack and get 2 attacks because our percentage is really low. Good. Let's get one more. Nice. Blinded. Blinded. Oh no, Ilana's gonna go down. Evans is now surrounded. This is rough. Rough. Aim at the spitter's head. You miss. Okay, we're definitely dead now. Thanks. Yep, you missed both. Okay. I mean, I can finish the round, but it's not gonna go well. We're just gonna watch Evans get taken out, I think. Let's switch to Evans's melee weapon. Oh, maybe. Oh my god, they're eating his face. You missed. All right, well, that's your turn. Just a scratch. Okay, and now you're falling over. And now they're eating your face. Oh. Okay, so one frog is dead. This is horrible. Ilana's got 2 turns. There it is. We need to fix the old purifier to set us up for good. Then there are the defenses to worry about. The bigger the town gets, the more likely the habitat will come knocking again. Anything I can do to help? If you could supply an oxidizer for the air purifier, that would take a load off my tortured mind. That the kind of thing I can pick up at the store? Sorry, I was just ruminating. The towers over to hydroponics must have one, or at least they did at some point. Best check there to get first. So this is like a quest we could have picked up before we got the air purifier parts, but since we found them before meeting them, it just told us to see if Zeke wanted them at the power station, which is kind of a nice way to make it happen. I found an oxidizer that you needed. Clean air, here we come. Thanks a lot, friend. I'll install tonight. Your party gains experience. Evan's character level. We both increased the level 2. Heck yes. You can view your party stats here, tag skills for new party members, and add new feats on level ups. Can we add feats? Dude, we can add feats. You can dismiss a party member by clicking on the X button near the portrait, but only when in town. Why would I ever get rid of Evans? Unless I find better people. No offense, Evans. Cult leader. Let's go ahead and add a new feat for Ilana. Let me think about this a bit. This one's pretty cool. Does Ilana have the dexterity of 6? Yes. So Artful Dodger is evasion plus 12. 30% of hits are converted to grazes. 70% to misses from 50-50. That's pretty cool. I think that's really great. I'm going to go ahead and add Artful Dodger to Ilana. Then for Evans, Evans is engaged by being with Ilana from bonding more with Ilana. Also, Tough Bastard, HP plus 10, enemies critical damage is halved. I was actually thinking of giving sneak points. So one person would be better at sneaking and could maybe sneak past the frogs. Let's try it. Let's sneak past them. Evans, sneaking of 20. Please move into the green. And squeeze through the door. Very nice. You must have spooked the frogs. They quickly crawl into a hole, dragging what's left of the corpse with them. Okay, well, they took the corpse with them, so we didn't get a chance to loot that, but we do get to move through to the next area together, which is nice. Is there anything in here? No? Electronics 2, fix the control panel. What's this? You fixed the control panel. Good as new now. Open? Can I lockpick this? Oh, Evans picked the lock. Ooh. The bowler helmet is 342. Okay, this is definitely better. Nice. This is pretty similar to the utility bar, so we can keep that. Evans, I am gonna put you back into the more beefy shoes. Unless we're sneaking again. Alright, squeeze through. There's someone here. 2 looters are going through crates. Too distracted to notice you approaching. It won't be hard to make it to a nearby elevator. Sneak to the elevator, better kill them just to be safe. Okay, let's sneak past them to the elevator. What do you mean it wouldn't be hard? Oh, the elevator's this way. Huh. Okay, Evans. Did you just shoot at this one in the face? Why did they just sit there? Waiting for you to shoot them. Wow. Okay, end turn, Evans. There it is. Oof. $3 AP to move over there. I don't think we'll be able to see if we only go to here. 4 AP would then mean only being able to do a regular shot against them. But probably having pretty good aim. Let's try it. Oh, that meant reaction shot. I see. Well, now I know. Nice, you missed. Good. Okay, end turn 1 evasion. Now they're shooting at Evans because Evans is just standing there. I wonder if you should just stab him. Really? All right, aim at their head, please. Graze. All right, well, it's not great. Okay. Place the cursor over the weapon slot. We did already read that. Okay. Oh boy, Evans is gonna go down. Oh, they missed. Why didn't they get a reaction shot that time? Wow, we have to reload every time? That stinks. Evans is down. Your chance to hit an enemy is affected by many factors, including the weapon's quality and range, attack type, cover, etc. You can press Alt while aiming to see the breakdown of your accuracy rating and to understand it better. Moving to get a better shot or switching to a secondary weapon or a different attack type is the easiest way to boost accuracy over the short term. Crippled. Switch to the melee weapon and do a double strike. 5%. Oh my gosh. All right, let's aim at their head. 25%. A little bit better. Missed. Reaction attack. Awesome. You're not doing great there, Ilana. Sneak to the elevator. Okay. Looks like over here is safe. They're now in orange. Hey, we did it. We snuck past them. You get into the elevator before the looters realize what's happening. You doubt they'd still be here when you come back. We gain experience, and we can press level 2. Nice. Obviously, there's lots of fun adventuring ahead of us, including some cool stuff over here. I can't wait to play more of the game, but this is going to be it for my demo first look, because I can easily see myself going way too in-depth, and I've already spent several hours playing the game, which means a lot of editing to do. Obviously, there's lots to learn with the combat style, but I think we're getting better, and we're getting better equipped, and soon we might actually win a battle. I'll probably move it to my stream rotation of variety games, play more of it offline as well. If you're looking for more content from me, all sorts of games, and a bunch of RimWorld, make sure to follow me both here on YouTube and on my Twitch, my primary platform, Ilana Rama on Twitch. Thank you for watching. Have a good one.